Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to the first weekly episode of the official Ark podcast here with number 416. My name's Coach MT. We're here live today with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the captain on board the Ark, the one and only Mr. Atlas. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Oh, we're doing great, my friend. Thank you for the introduction. Coach MT and folks, welcome back to another edition of the Ark podcast. We have our new schedule. We're doing it weekly. There's a lot of building going on. Teams really going underground as we understand the harder, the faster we can work, the sooner we're to be able to bring to light the whole suite of security products which are just going to take the space by storm. We continue with our mission. We continue with our development. We're also continuing with the growth of the current products that we have, the fantastic Terra card, Air card, and on-ramp. We are proud to announce that our first official partner for the Ark Terra cards and on-ramp is here. It's the Alpha 365 group, better known as the Piston, folks. You remember last year, a fantastic team with a really wonderful ROI app called Piston. They had a beautiful user interface. It was like Formula One inspired, massive success. They had an LMS as well, and just good people doing good business, understanding that they also had their great run in their cycle. Now they've got another project, Alpha 365. So when their community wants to get a Terra or Air card, they're going to be able to get it with the Alpha 365 logo branding. So great shout out to the folks over there, Tony, the Piston Alpha 365 folks. Welcome to the family here at Ark. And we wish them really the best with their project and onboarding their community members using our products. Today, we show them also the fantastic bridge we have here at Ark. Just blown away. Absolutely blown away. You look at the prices, you compare it to changenow.io, and my friends, it is an absolute winner what we've got here. You can't compare. From an ease of use, very transparent, very fast, very secure, and a lot cheaper than the best that's out there, or at least the best known, most widely used bridge out there. So we'll be working on the next project that we'll team up with and allow their community members to come here and get their branded cards. Everything's running through Ark. We have, as you know, a fully automated system. Our good friend Alex has done a fantastic job getting the system set up. And if you know of other projects that have a decent sized audience, folks that are making money, spending money in the crypto space, reach out to them. Let them know that they can come here to Ark and we could do a partnership deal where they're going to be earning every card that's sold, whether that's Terra or whether that's the Air card. Every time someone loads a card, they're getting paid. I mean, sheesh. Pretty amazing. So we continue as we build out the security products. We have revenue to increase. We have folks with their legacy NFTs that want to, be on the side of getting paid and being able to share some great dividends, some profits. So we'll continue each and every week to bring more teams, more groups, more partners to the table, because it's all about scaling. We already know we have a winner, a fantastic system. So it's just a matter of getting it out there and getting folks involved so they can also earn here with us. And maybe some of them will want to come and join us and be a partner, be an investor through the legacy NFT. As we know, that's a hot commodity, a hot item. We definitely missed you guys for the week. We're so used to doing the daily podcast. It's tough, but we know it's Christmas, and we also understand that at this point we need to do a lot more working and less talking. So we thank you all for your patience. We're looking forward to be here with you every single Thursday, same time. And that is my cue to turn it over to Mr. Brett Nordin. I'm going to also pull up here an image that he can talk to us about. But what's going on your side of things, our good friend?
Hey. Yeah, we had a great holiday. The devs are all back this week. We have one PM that's our project manager. She's still out to come back on Tuesday, but that's understandable. We have the holidays here. But still, lots of work happening. We had our meeting on Tuesday, and we also had our meeting today. So great work happening. I think you're going to pull up our internal roadmap that we're using. We kind of shuffled it. There it is. Well, it looks pretty. It's really nice. It might be difficult for some people on their mobiles to read. I've got it pulled up here on my desktop as well. And we can kind of just look at it. But if you look at the top section there, there's a bar that goes across that has the months. And we're in the end of December, the beginning of January. So this is accurate to date and has been kept up as we've been moving along here. But now we have a very high confidence level in all of the dates and the task bars that are shown there with the timing and the scheduling and how it's all working. Obviously, a lot of things happening in parallel right now. We have the email system that is finishing up the development work on from a front end perspective. We're hooking everything up and testing the sending and receiving and how that all flows from a user experience standpoint. We're also doing the final testing on the storage module. So as we're moving along in these tasks, we're not only doing the quality assurance, but then we're also doing our own internal testing on those modules and while the development's happening with the rest of it. So the idea here is to utilize the different back-end techs, the developers, the back-end developers, the front-end developers, and the designers all in parallel and keeping them moving along as each of one of these different modules is completed. We're also working on the password management system, so quite a bit being done on that. And today we had a good discussion about the autofill process, as well as handling multiple accounts through the browser and how we're going to do that from a UI perspective. So basically, when you go to a website that you might have multiple accounts for sign-ins, let's say it's an account where you have 2 different usernames or 3 different usernames, multiple accounts, you can then switch between those to do the autofill and still keep those strong passwords stored in the encrypted system. So great work being done there. And let's see what else we've got going. So the next part, after we kind of get through this email process and some more of the password management system, we'll be working on the DVPN. So that's the decentralized virtual private network. And that's going to finish up the main modules. We'll then be working on the calendar, the admin panel, and then also how we're going to handle subscriptions with the payment processing system and all of that. So the idea here is to have both traditional fiat, Visa debit cards, MasterCard, traditional payment systems be able to be used for payment, but then also we're going to have obviously crypto payments available. And so that's what's going to happen with the subscription system. So yeah, it's a great roadmap. We'll be showing this every week and I'll keep everybody updated as to where we are. But as you can see, we have a launch proposal for the end of March. That'll be the public launch. We do have some testing and things that's going to be done just prior to that to make sure that everything is working perfectly. But as the testing is going forward, we're doing our own internal testing on the modules as we go. So, we're hoping to have a very high quality, reliable product available right out of the gates for everybody to use. So yeah, we're getting excited. Everything's looking beautiful and working as advertised so far. So great job by the development team. And yeah, so looking forward next week, we're going to have a demo on Thursday. So I'll be able to share some more results from that. and that one will be focused on the initial elements of the password passkey management system, as well as the email system. So hopefully we'll get to see some messages flowing through the inbox properly, managing the inbox, downloading attachments, things like that. So we're looking forward to that next week. Other than that, we've got now finished with our public presentation that we can use in a lot of different ways. We have all of the elements that we're currently selling, which is the Terra card, the Air card, the on-ramp, as well as the bridge. And then it goes into pretty good detail on the privacy products. And so we'll be figuring out where we're going to be using that. And then it also has all of the legacy NFT information. So depending on the audience, we can cut the presentation up or down. And the total, I think we've got 44 slides total. So it's a pretty good overview of everything we're doing. And so, as I mentioned, if we're going to be talking about the banking products, we can cut that section out and use that. If we're talking about the privacy products, we can use it that way. Or if we're just focused on the legacy NFT, we can focus on that part of the presentation. So looking forward to, getting it out in the wild and testing it out and getting it in front of people and talking about our current plan and our future plans. So that's it from me. Anything else you want to add, Atlas?
No, that's definitely a great presentation. It's really nice to be able to look at it and see the work that's being done and the timeline, having that bar graph. Thank you for sharing that here with us. I think it definitely helps quite a lot. Visually being able to see how the team's progressing and moving along. I think it's very helpful to the good folks here. We know they're great, they're patient, and they're super excited to be here with us. And we're very fortunate to have this fantastic community here. And I've had an amazing year co-creating, going through this fantastic experience. And there's not one person that in a way hasn't, reached out and really just share their enthusiasm, share their respect for the direction that the team is moving in, understanding that there's a lot of projects and teams that are here today, gone tomorrow. A lot of folks just, create the next game, the next easy Ponzi, shitcoin, whatever we want to call it. And then the next one, and then the next one. And we understand that we have so much potential here, so much experience, so much vision, and the ability to execute in a very competitive field where we really can clearly display for everyone that we're here to do very, very big, amazing, progressive things. So no better place to be. Continues to be here at the Ark. And I believe as time will pass, there will be winners, there will be losers, and then there's going to be folks like us who are just completely in another galaxy when it comes to the level of products, the environment that we're going to be, working and growing the product base, the users. I mean, it's another completely different space. But we're still going to be crypto. We're still going to continue with our legacy NFTs. We still have the ArkNet. So don't think that it's all going just corporate. No, we're going to play that game. We're going to do fantastic there. That's where the meat and bones. But we are still true to our aspirations of really combining that decentralized system, having our token, our utility token that plugs into everything. So we have really a lot of options on the table. There's a lot that just today we discussed, Brett, that is all coming together behind the scenes. We can't give away too much. We don't want to say too much. It's no secret that there's folks that are looking here at the Ark and they're let's say in a nice way, taking inspiration of what we're doing. We understand there's competitors out there that are already in the field, that already have market share, And you don't want to let them know too much of what's coming. You want to be able to get the jump on them, right? Come out of left field and just come swinging and bringing very powerful tools to the table. So a lot of work, a lot of great things that are happening here. We couldn't be happier. We couldn't be more excited. We're also grateful for having the great experience of being able to share with our families during these holidays. Because boy, do we also need to take a little time and regain that strength, rebalance the system, because what's coming. If you thought that this past year, with the launch on December 18th of the Ark ROI DApp, 10 months in the making, all the hype, all of the folks wanting a piece, wanting to come on board, sailing for almost 6 months at a fantastic, stable price, paying themselves. Man, the thing that was paying. We know there's a lot of things pumping in the market right now. That's great. We understand those cycles. And if you are making money out there, folks, do make sure, please, pretty please, to put on the take profit hat. You know that hat we always talk about here? Pay yourself, ladies and gentlemen, take some profits. Make sure you are not that guy. And we know that guy. And we know, we've all been there in one way, shape, or a time in the past before. We don't want to hear anyone crying. If you're in profit, folks, keep that hat very close to you. If you're going to be driving around the city, make sure you get the hat and you bring it in your car, because you don't know if it's this week or next week or 2 weeks from now. You do not need to look in the mirror and regret when you understood that if you had profits, take them, cash out, and wait for the wave. Come here to Legacy NFTs, stack up, get involved, and look, there should be plenty of opportunities coming. Do not be that person that gets a star in their eyes and just keeps reinvesting. And all it takes is a swift move to the downside, and people get completely wrecked. So that's our friendly advice for the week for the folks that are out there speculating. I'm not speculating. I know Brett's not speculating. Alex isn't speculating. We don't have time to speculate. We only have time to breathe and to build. We understand what's at stake, and we understand where we want to be in this space. And we understand that you folks want to be on this journey with us as well. Thank you, Brett, for the update. I love the visual. Thank you, Coach Roberto, for doing the breath here with us on the podcast. We look forward to next Thursday doing it again. Definitely an important part. I'd love to keep doing that every single week here. We also want to thank the folks that are here today. Congratulations to our new partner. May they come, may they conquer, may they triumph with getting a lot of new users using the Terra, the air cards from Ark, and they'll have their logos on them. Come on, that's a win-win for everybody. They're getting that income. And for the folks who want to get involved and want to bring other projects, other teams, the doors are wide open. We're always here, ready to talk, to grow the business, bring back the revenue to where it needs to be, right here on the Legacy NFT for all of our investors. Folks, we wish you a great rest of your week. We'll be back next Thursday, 2 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. UTC. Don't forget, pay yourselves, get the crypto. You guys have a good one.
Let's get this crypto.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, yeah, let's get this crypto.